Happy Hump Day, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your September the 10th, 2025. Well, after a bit of a cool start, it is an absolutely gorgeous day across East Tennessee and North Georgia for today. And we're going to continue that once again for tomorrow. But the one thing you're going to notice in our 7-day forecast is the temperatures inching up. And we're going to be dealing with some 90-degree temperatures, although not quite the same 90-degree temperatures that we typically see like in July. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain why here in just a second. Now, before we get going in this report, if you're watching here on the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, make sure you give us a like and follow. And if you're over on the YouTube side, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future forecast updates. Well, let's go and take a live look out in Chattanooga. It is a gorgeous start to our day. A lot of sunshine out there as we're recording this a little bit earlier than usual for today, but looking pretty good out there for this morning and looking great over into Lake Chattooga as well. Look at some of those low fog clouds there in the mountains. A gorgeous view there across North Georgia to begin our morning. That'll quickly burn off though for today. Radar is looking all clear out there. We don't have to worry about that. That's looking high and dry. And once again, we're going to see drought conditions probably start to really sprout up here over the next 7 days. They don't see any significant rain coming at us here anytime soon. And we're looking at plenty of sunshine, not only for today, but really kind of continuing into the next 7 days overall. Regional perspective, again, we had a lot of lows this morning down in the 50s. We're not going to be quite as cool going into your Thursday. They're going to start creeping up a little bit. And those daytime highs will also start to creep back up beginning on Thursday and going into the weekend as we see the 90s begin to move in heading into next week. Now, today, officially on September 10th, is the official peak of the hurricane season. And boy, I got to tell you, I cannot recall, and I mentioned this yesterday, a day where we weren't even tracking an area of disturbed weather or something out there on the tropics on the peak day of the hurricane season. Very unusual to see that. Looking out in the tropics right now, nothing much to see out there, looking high and dry. And I expect it to remain that way at least over the next few days. I think by the time we get to the end of the month, and that's what I've been kind of targeting, we'll see activity start to pick back up once again. We'll have to watch the Gulf and the Caribbean especially. Now, looking at your regional model, we are looking high and dry here. You can see a few showers trying to fire up there across portions of central Tennessee, but I don't think we're going to see any of that. I really don't. I think we're going to stay on the dry side here for East Tennessee, across Chattanooga and North Georgia. No significant rains expected here over the foreseeable next 7 days. Let's go look at the forecast maps from our friends from the National Weather Service as we'll go ahead and track the cold fronts here for the next week. We'll see how things kind of work out here as we go into your Thursday. Again, high pressure in control, looking very nice there indeed, and that'll continue into Friday. Friday, high pressure still holding on. Going into Saturday, of course, we got the Tennessee-Georgia game going on, interstate rivalry going on there up in Knoxville. Should be great weather for that, although it will be a bit on the warm side. Sunday looking pretty good, high pressure and control. Monday, again, no frontal system, still high pressure and control there. And then on your Tuesday, there's a weak front that may come on in, no precipitation with that, and that may back the temperature off just a little bit. I do back the temperature off slightly as we go into the middle of next week. So let's go look at your forecast here for heading in toward your Thursday. We'll see temperatures in the mid-80s on Wednesday. We're going to go up to 87 on Thursday. Morning low around 61 as compared to the 50s we had for Chattanooga on your Wednesday morning. We're going 61 on your Thursday. Notice regionally we got a few more 60s showing up on there. Still some 50s out there, but they're up a few degrees from what we saw on our Wednesday morning. And daytime highs also starting to inch up a little bit, starting to see a few more of those middle to upper 80s starting to sneak in there, and that's going to continue that trend going into the weekend especially. I think Thursday and Friday will be pretty similar, but they're going to really start to creep back up as we go in toward next week. Here's your regional perspective. 95 in Memphis. That's kind of a preview of what's to come. 93 in Jackson, 90 in Columbus, 82 in Charlotte, 86 over into Savannah. And the next 7 days, here's that warming trend again. We're going to be up around 90 by Sunday, 92 on Monday, and then we'll watch that frontal system. Right now going 90, 66. If that backdoor front has a little bit cooler air, we'll drop that temperature a few more degrees. But again, the big story is going to be some summertime temperatures. Notice overnight low staying in the 60s. That tells me the air mass, even though we're warming up, is still going to be fairly dry. So I'm not expecting, where the feel like temperatures going into the middle to upper 90s. I'm not expecting that. It's still going to be warm, but on the dry side. So again, we'll have to watch drought conditions. I would probably recommend folks not doing any unnecessary burning just yet. We'll be watching the drought monitor. It gets updated every Thursday, so I'll be watching this closely here through the fall months as we're going to see a little bit of a drought conditions, I think, start to spread across the area. Again, that's y'all's update here for today. I appreciate you checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel and on Facebook. Remember what you got to do. Hit that like and follow button if you can, please. And if you're following over on the YouTube side, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. Again, that's y'all's update for today. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.